what's up? I'm about to go to the gym, so I just wanted to show you what I was wearing. I just have my gym short I just have my gym short leggings on. They have some cutouts down here and then up along the leg, and they go up pretty high. And then I'm just wearing my Adidas sweatshirt because it is freaking cold outside. It was so windy last night, and snowy and stuff, so sweatshirt is a must. But yeah, just going to the gym, and oh, I also wanted to show you. So I'm trying to propagate some succulents right now. So they're in here. They're not doing very well, I don't think. This you can see it's kind of like shriveling, which I think is good, that it's like supposed to be using the energy within the plant to grow its roots and stuff, so I think that's a good thing. But these are just, I don't know. I'm not using a cactus / succulent potting mix, so I don't know if that affects anything seriously. And I'm not really sure what my watering schedule should be or how often I should be watering them. But I've been using this spray bottle, and I'll just spray it until the top of the soil looks like it's like wet, and then I just leave it for the rest of the day, and usually by the next day the soil is completely dry. But I'm scared that I don't want to overwater them, but then I also don't want to not give them enough water so that they die or they can't grow. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. If anybody has any tips on that, that would be awesome. I also have one over here that I've been trying to propagate for a lot longer. I have no idea if it's working or not. I have no idea. It doesn't look good. I've kind of been doing the same thing with this one, but at one point my cat got into here and she just started digging, and so I found the little tiny succulent in there. I found him like buried in the dirt, and so I had to take him out and then I had to fix his positioning in there. So now the way I have everything arranged, it's like I have stuff blocking it so that it like will deter my cat from coming up on the counter and like getting close to it. So it's been working so far. But yeah, today I had a leaf here that I was trying to propagate, and it was just shriveling up and dead. So I had to get rid of that one. I just threw them out. So I'm really scared that I'm going to kill all of these too. So if anyone has any tips, please help me. Okay, so I feel kind of weird because I'm sitting in my car recording. But I just got to the gym, and I remembered that I had mentioned I had an MRI yesterday, and I never really gave an update about that, or I never like talked about it after. I mentioned that I was getting one, but my appointment yesterday was at 7 p.m. and so they tell you to get there around like 15 minutes early, just so that they like can check you in and get your bracelet on and everything. So I got there at like 6:50 for my 7 p.m. appointment, and I was waiting there for a long time. So around like 7:25 p.m. I walked up to the desk and I was like, "Can you tell me what's taking so long?" Because as I was sitting there, I'm just like getting more and more frustrated. I can understand if you're like 10 or 15 minutes late, like if they don't call me until 7:10 or 7:15, like things in healthcare don't always work like on time, I guess. So I would have understood that, but it was 7:25. I'd been sitting there for over half an hour, and I was just super frustrated. So I asked the lady at the desk what was taking so long, and so she was like, "Yeah, hold on, let me call them and see what's going on." So she called them, and then after she hangs up, she's like, "Okay, they're coming to get you in 5 minutes." So I was like, "Okay, fine. Like, it's 5 more minutes. I can deal with that." So 5 minutes goes by, I'm still sitting there. Another 5 minutes goes by, still haven't been called. And then around like 7:45, the lady looks up at me and she's like, the lady looks up at me and she's like, wait, you're still here? And I was like, yeah, I'm still here. Like, did you see me leave? But she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, let me call them again. So she called them again. And after she hangs up, she's like, okay, they're coming to get you right now. And I was like, yeah, right. And so after another 5 minutes, someone finally came to get me. And I was just so pissed because my appointment was at 7 o'clock. I didn't get called until 7:50. And then by the time that, like, you have to get changed into the hospital gown and stuff. So by the time I got changed and everything, I probably wasn't even in there until a little after 8. And I didn't get out of there until 8:45 p.m. So I was just so annoyed. But I was just frustrated, so I really wasn't saying much to the guy that finally, like, came to get me. And I was kind of being like, I've been waiting here for over an hour, like, kind of having an attitude towards him. And he wasn't really doing anything to, like, try and remedy it, or, like, to try and make me feel better that, like, communication was off or anything. Like, they didn't even, I would have been more okay if, like, if within my waiting time, they would have been like, hey, sorry, we're running a little late and we won't be able to take you until a little later or something. But I just literally had no idea what was going on. So he wasn't very good at, like, trying to make me feel better about it. So I wasn't really trying to hold back that I was really, really frustrated. But the lady that actually did do the MRI for me, she was really, really nice, and she had me laughing and stuff. So I'm thankful for her. Even though, like, she was a little out there, and they always give you headphones to listen to music if you want to during the MRI. And after she asked me what music I wanted to listen to, I told her my favorite band. And it started playing, but there was a country music station playing at the same time. So there were two different kinds of music playing at the same time during my MRI. But at that point, I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'll just kind of, like, try and tune out the country and, like, listen to the music that I know in my head and that I can kind of, like, sing along to in my head. And it's not like I hate country music or anything, so that wasn't like that annoying, but it was just kind of funny. It's just like, this place is clearly just a mess right now, and she did say it was the last 2 days of the year, so obviously because it's the last 2 days of the year, everyone's trying to get their appointments in and stuff, so things just aren't moving as efficiently as they normally might. Yeah, so anyways, that was just a whole experience yesterday, and I was just so frustrated. And when I left the hospital, it was super windy. I thought that the flags were going to fly off the flagpole. It was so intensely windy, and snowy and stuff. So I went home and I turned on the fireplace and I just watched Grey's Anatomy all night because I have to catch up on the new season that started in, like, September, I think, because I was watching The Walking Dead at the time, so I completely forgot that any other show that I watched was happening at that time. So anyways, I'm about to go to the gym, then I have to go get gas, and then I'm going to go to Target and try and get a heat protectant spray or whatever. I don't really know. I used to use the Dove one when I was in college, and I absolutely loved it, and then they changed the formula and I could never find it again, and I haven't been able to find one that I like since that doesn't make my hair feel like there's something on it, like it's like a sticky, I don't know. So I'm probably gonna, while I'm working out, doing my cardio, or doing the cardio part of my workout, I'll probably look up some heat protectant sprays because I want to use my hair straightener potentially. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, that's my update. I feel so uncomfortable like filming myself in the car. I had to lower my seat down all the way so I wasn't like sitting as high up in my car so I wouldn't feel uncomfortable. So stupid. But whatever. So, yeah, it's the last day of the year, and I might, after I go home and shower, I might try and film a video of like what I got for Christmas this year, because I got a lot of cozy, warm things and I want to share them. So, yeah, that might happen later today. It might not, depending on how my schedule is going. Oh, I have to buy potatoes for my mom too. There's just a lot of things I have to do. So, I will talk to you guys later, and yeah, have a happy New Year's Eve.